Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to discuss how to reduce fuel consumption in your car. Fuel consumption in a car refers to the amount of fuel a vehicle uses to travel a certain distance. It's typically measured in miles per gallon or MPG, used in the United States and the United Kingdom to show how many miles a car can travel per gallon of fuel. Liters per 100 kilometers or L100 km, common in Europe and many other countries, showing how many liters of fuel a car needs to travel 100 kilometers. Ways to reduce fuel consumption in your car. 1. Avoid overfilling the fuel tank. Topping off your fuel tank can cause fuel to evaporate faster due to excess pressure and heat. Stop refueling when the pump clicks off. 2. Use the right engine oil viscosity. Using a thicker than recommended oil increases friction in the engine, forcing it to work harder and use more fuel. Always use the correct viscosity. 3. Don't ride the clutch, especially for manual cars. Keeping your foot on the clutch while driving slightly engages the clutch plate, increasing fuel consumption and wearing out components. 4. Limit the use of electrical accessories. Features like heated seats, defrosters and high-powered stereo systems increase electrical load, which makes the alternator work harder and burn more fuel. 5. Regularly inspect the fuel injectors. Dirty or clogged fuel injectors reduce fuel efficiency. Cleaning them periodically ensures optimal fuel-air mixture and combustion. 6. Use lighter motor oil in cold weather. In colder temperatures, heavier oils increase engine resistance, leading to higher fuel consumption. Consider winter-grade oil if you live in a cold climate. 7. Keep the undercarriage clean. A dirty undercarriage with mud, debris, or snow increases weight and drag, negatively affecting fuel economy. Reduce the use of four-wheel drive when it's not needed. Engaging four-wheel drive significantly increases fuel consumption because of added drivetrain resistance. Use it only when necessary. Install a fuel-efficient tuning chip. Some aftermarket tuning chips can optimize fuel injection and throttle response for better fuel efficiency, but make sure they are reliable and tested. Replace a faulty thermostat. If the thermostat is stuck open, the engine may take longer to warm up, reducing efficiency. Ensure your thermostat is working correctly. Keep your exhaust system in good condition. A damaged catalytic converter or exhaust leak can lead to poor combustion and higher fuel consumption. Have it checked regularly. Use the pulse and glide driving technique. Instead of maintaining a steady throttle, accelerate slightly above your target speed and let the car glide naturally without throttle input to save fuel. Keep an eye on the fuel trim values, especially for tech-savvy drivers. Using an OBD2 scanner, you can monitor fuel trim values. If these values are too high, it may indicate inefficient fuel burning. Reduce stop-and-go driving. If possible, time your trips to avoid peak traffic hours. Stop-and-go driving burns more fuel than cruising at a steady speed. Check and replace worn-out belts and pulleys. A worn serpentine belt can cause inefficiencies in the alternator, water pump, and power steering system, increasing fuel consumption. Avoid aggressive lane changing. Frequent lane switching leads to unnecessary acceleration and braking, which burns more fuel compared to steady driving. Inflate tires with nitrogen instead of air. Nitrogen maintains tire pressure longer and reduces rolling resistance, slightly improving fuel economy. Upgrade to LED headlights. LEDs consume less power than halogen bulbs, reducing the strain on the alternator and slightly improving efficiency. Don't ignore small fuel leaks. Even a tiny leak in the fuel line or injectors can reduce mileage significantly. If you notice a fuel smell, get it checked immediately. Install an engine block heater in cold climates. A block heater pre-warms your engine, reducing fuel waste during cold starts in winter. Reduce engine drag by cleaning the mass airflow sensor. A dirty MAF sensor can send incorrect air-fuel mixture readings to the engine, leading to excess fuel consumption. Clean it periodically. Use a scan tool to reset the ECU after repairs. After replacing oxygen sensors, spark plugs, or fuel injectors, resetting the ECU allows it to relearn fuel-efficient settings. Park facing outward to avoid reversing on a cold engine. Reversing when the engine is cold consumes more fuel. Parking facing forward allows you to drive off more efficiently. Drive barefoot or with thin-soled shoes for better pedal control. Some drivers find they have better throttle control when driving barefoot or with thin shoes, helping them use less fuel. Keep an eye on traffic lights and adjust speed accordingly. If you see a red light ahead, coast instead of accelerating and braking hard. This reduces fuel consumption.